Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will show you how to integrate BoldDesk with Microsoft Entra ID, formerly known as the Azure Active Directory. I will show you how to install and configure it in BoldDesk and synchronize the users in one with agents in the other. In addition, I will show you how to configure user provisioning in the Microsoft Entra ID app. Microsoft Entra ID is a web-based identity and access management service that enables organizations to manage permissions and secure access to their confidential resources. Microsoft Entra ID integration enables the automatic import of customer accounts into the BoldDesk application from Microsoft Entra ID and provides seamless synchronization for existing user profiles, ensuring that any updates to user data within Microsoft Entra ID are automatically reflected in BoldDesk. With integration, you get seamless import and synchronization of Entra users as BoldDesk agents, contacts, or both. Effortless generation of users within BoldDesk. Instant removal of user access when no longer required. User attributes are synchronized between Microsoft Entra ID and BoldDesk. Now, I'll show you how to install and configure Microsoft Entra ID in BoldDesk. To begin, log into your BoldDesk account as an administrator. Then, open the admin module and navigate to the Marketplace page. Search for and select the Microsoft Entra ID app. Next, click Install to open the Microsoft Entra ID configuration page. Select Agent to import Microsoft Entra ID users as agents. Then, choose Sync Users irrespective of the role to synchronize all users from Microsoft Entra ID. Or you can choose Sync only users of a specific role to synchronize users more selectively. Then, enter a role within Microsoft Entra ID, and select the default settings for ticket access scope, ticket brand access, and roles that will be applied to a new agent added in BoldDesk and click Save to complete the configuration. Note that when agents are deleted from Microsoft Entra ID, their accounts are automatically deactivated, and the status of all their unresolved tickets will be set to unassigned. To synchronize Microsoft Entra ID users with contacts, select Contact and choose the appropriate user synchronization option. Then, enter the user role in Microsoft Entra ID and save the configuration. To ensure user synchronization, roles defined in BoldDesk must match the ones assigned to users in Microsoft Entra ID. Also note that when a contact is deleted from Microsoft Entra ID, it will be moved to the Deleted Contacts section, and all the tickets requested by the contact will be marked as spam. To set a Microsoft Entra ID user as either an agent or a contact, select both on the configuration page. A similar configuration process applies as for agents or contacts exclusively. Next, I will show you how to configure user provisioning for BoldDesk in Microsoft Entra ID. Log into the Microsoft Entra ID admin portal and open the Identity drop-down menu. Open the Applications drop-down and select Enterprise Applications to open the All Applications section. Click New Application to open the Browse Microsoft Entra Gallery page and select Create Your Own Application. In the window that opens, enter an application name and choose Integrate any other application you don't find in the gallery. Finally, click Create to create the application. You will be redirected to the application's homepage. In it, click Provisioning under the Manage section to open the Overview page. Click Provisioning once again and choose Automatic from the Provisioning Mode menu section. In the Admin Credentials section, enter your BoldDesk URL with the endpoint/API/v1/sim and a secret token in their respective fields. Then, click Test Connection to confirm the Microsoft Entra ID connection with BoldDesk. Click Save. Next, I'll show you how to set up attribute mappings. Open the Mappings section, then choose Provision Microsoft Entra ID Groups and turn it off. Open the Provision Microsoft Entra ID Users option and turn it on. In the Target Object Actions section, enable the Create, Update, and Delete checkboxes. Then, delete all the default attributes that are not included in the list and add new user attributes in the Attribute Mappings section. Click Save. The attributes selected as matching properties are used to match the user accounts in BoldDesk for update operations. Next, navigate to the Provisioning Settings section and enable the option to send an email notification when a failure occurs. Enter the email address to receive the provisioning error notifications. To import users from Microsoft Entra ID to BoldDesk and synchronize the accounts, choose Scope to specify which users should be provisioned for BoldDesk. Selecting Sync All Users and Groups will import all users from Microsoft Entra ID to BoldDesk and is preferred when the sync users regardless of their role is chosen on the BoldDesk configuration page. Selecting Sync Only Assigned Users and Groups will import and synchronize only the users assigned to the enterprise application and is preferred when Sync Only Users of a specific role is chosen on the BoldDesk configuration page. After you've picked one, turn on the provisioning status and click Save to complete the process. Let's now look at how to create a custom app role in Microsoft Entra ID. Navigate to the App Registrations section, open the All Applications tab, and select BoldDesk. Select App Roles under the Manage section and click Create App Role. A window opens. In it, enter the display name and select the allowed member type. Then, specify the value to be included in the role's claim of a token. To enable the role, mark the checkbox and click Apply to save it. To assign users with a custom role, navigate to the Users and Groups page and click Add User or Group. On the Add Assignment page that opens, click None selected in the Users and Groups section and select the users or groups to be assigned. Then, click None selected in the Select a Role section to assign the role to the selected users or groups. Finally, click the Assign button. The list of assigned users will be displayed on the Users and Groups page and only these users will be eligible for provisioning. In summary, I demonstrated in this video how to install and configure Microsoft Entra ID in BoldDesk. I also showed you how to import and synchronize Microsoft Entra ID users as agents, contacts, or both, and how to configure user provisioning in Microsoft Entra ID. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button. Stay tuned to our channel to watch more BoldDesk tutorial videos. Thanks for watching.